Connection better be good. Can you hear my drumming? Excellent connection. Why can't I see myself? 7 seconds in. I can't see myself. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Well, you're probably wondering why I've got this rag on my head. Well, it's actually a t-shirt. I'm planning on arriving in Europe. Well, I haven't gotten on my dinghy yet, but I think I want to go on a trip, and the hotels are just too damn expensive, so I think I'm going to just claim refugee status. And yeah, what do you think about that? Let me pop out the chat here when you guys come in. All right, Latin gets a bad rap. They always make the evil demons sing Latin. Oh yeah, I know you, Mr. SpongeBob. SpongeBob of A&W. Okay. If SpongeBob was an A&W employee and not a Krusty Krab employee, he would be this guy. Time to get fishing to 99. Yeah, I was thinking that. But I got to get my strength up. Okay? My strength in-game has to match what my strength does in real life. Okay? Well, you want to watch me fish, though? I think I might be able to do some fishing in Barbarian Village. I just need to get some feathers. Yeah, I think that's what I got to do. Alright, let me just get my game booted up here. And we'll quiet this thing down, I reckon. There we go. Hopefully, I don't have an internet issue. That would be really annoying. I don't even know. I just get lucky sometimes. Oh. And somehow my internet doesn't fucking blow up. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't blow. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't fucking just blow up. Did my game just crash? Okay. That would have been annoying. Okay. I remember I was playing the other day. I was listening to some Stefan Molyneux. Yeah, that's for later. Don't tell the authorities that I'm not actually a refugee. Well, yet. I told my brother, we were talking about junkies. And I told my brother, people are always talking about lack of housing, mental health crisis, all the normal platitudes. Or not platitudes, just bullshit lines that people use. The actual issue is not having, is that they closed down mental institutions. And my brother, but my brother's like, if they bring those back, we're going to be in there. And I said, well, at least we'll be in good company until we get a lobotomy. But it won't be, it'll be called treatment. Google won't let me cancel my YouTube memberships. So I guess I'll be a member indefinitely. I hope that was a joke. Why would you want to cancel your YouTube membership? I could see if you wanted to be joining someone else or in someone else's community, but this is the premier community to be in YouTube. All right. Wild. Yeah, this guy says he tried hook grip and he hated it. Yeah, it's not fun. All right. Oh, I still have some money. I think we'll put the magic stuff away. Okay. Gotta go like this. And then we're going full pikey Maritimes mode, and I'm gonna start fishing in Barbarian Village. I might need some of this actually. Keep that. I don't need a hammer. I don't need a staff. Save these for later. Okay. Imagine if those things didn't stack. Oh, I still got my staff. Maybe I don't want to wear that. Okay. You were just kidding. You want to stay as a member indefinitely anyways. Why would you want to leave? That's just mean. Or is there a different fishing rod I have to get? Let's just take this anyways. I might need to bait and fly fish. I'll bait my feathers. Okay. Do I want to have this a little louder? Go. We'll go there. Okay. Pop you guys back up. This is going to be a 24-hour stream. Maybe. Probably not. Okay. Give me the feathers. Alright. Yep. I think that's good enough. I'm going to look this. Yes. Oh, and I got a discount. I didn't even have to pay any extra for it. Okay. Fly fishing rod. Okay. Probably paying a little extra for this, whatever. Alright, a good thing these things are always for sale. Maybe there's a fishing rod creation profession now. Is that all I needed? I think that's all I needed. Now I just gotta see if I have high enough fishing for that. Yeah, I think I do. Alright. Okay. This guy says that he wants me to play Turtle WoW. I think I'll install it today, and then I'll play Turtle WoW on Kick. Because if I play it on YouTube, I saw a guy playing it, but you can get a strike on your channel for playing it, and I'd rather not. But I don't have, if I get a strike on Kick, who gives a shit? Rod fishing spot? Is that? Wait, I can fish there first. Alright, well, share the fucking wealth, buddy. Do I have to equip this? Yeah, there we go. I'm good. Alright. Oh, no. Rod fishing. Oh, okay. I like how there's a splash when you catch a fish. So, if you haven't heard the news, I'm sponsored by Nicorette now. Alright, and so if you use my promo code, Tweaker, then, Baldy Tweaker, actually, I don't want to get it wrong, you get a 0% discount, okay? With membership, you could do the fishing trawler mini game that has a 1 in 12 chance of dropping a piece of the angler outfit. Do I look like Gilligan if I get that? That when all 4 pieces collected gives 2.5% increased experience. 2.5%. Is that worth it? Membership's really cheap. I might get membership, but I have to. You guys have to donate more than what 1 month of membership is going to cost. And then how do I even... emotes. Friends list. Okay. Name changer. Alright, this will be... To the guy that... I don't know how much it costs, but... View benefits. 8 extra skills. Back when I did get membership, I was really excited about doing the agility courses in RuneScape Classic. So you know what that means? You're just looking at load screens. I haven't figured out how to train agility. Seems like one of the more useful skills. Well, in this one, it's more useful than it is in RuneScape Classic. Nobody plays RuneScape Classic though. I wonder if I get a strike on my channel if I try playing that one. That's just not a good idea. At least this game has a lot of players and a lot more interest. This has more... There's more players in old school RuneScape than there is in WoW, I think. Probably because, like... I wonder if Jagex is still run by the English brothers. That probably has something to do with it. Like, Blizzard's... The people that made all the best Blizzard games are probably long gone. Oh, there's Chris Medson, but... What did that guy even do other than the voices? His biggest contribution is Thrall's voice. And he does some other voices too, but meh. It's a good fashion scape. Can you see my text? I can see your text. Unless you're talking about in-game. Let me just see. There's a man called Files in Remington. In Remington? That will unnote items for a small fee. Alright. Okay. Remington, like I'm ever going there. What world am I in? 498. You're not banned from RuneScape? or from my channel. I'll donate 2 goats and a 95 Silverado that needs a head gasket. I don't know if that's too useful. Is that what you drive? Needs a head gasket. Tell you what, fix the head gasket. You said you're in Kansas. All right. If you drive it here, no fucking problem. Okay, you can work out in the garage. One night, I'll only charge you $100. Just kidding. 95. So that is a. I don't really like the 90s Silverados too much. I like the late 70s, like 79 through like 88. That's a nice GM truck. Those are the only GM trucks that I really like. I kind of like the GM trucks in the 90s that have the Detroit diesel, but apparently those aren't very good. And those, yeah, the fuel economy in those like 95 Silverados. My friend has a 92 Silverado. It has a throttle body injection with a 350 engine. It's so fucking bad on fuel. Sup, Mr. Telvanni Wizard. My old school RuneScape name. It's right there. It's right there. Who's this guy? He's coming to give me money? You don't have to give me money. You can just hang out. But don't take my fish. I'm trying to level up here, buddy. What level am I? I'm still level 21. I think I was leveling up faster when I was doing money. Oh, yeah? Oh, just a minute. For some reason, I don't know how to fucking operate the game. Alright. Money, take. Give. What, did you want to trade? I'm poor. Pay no attention to this. Just that's a mirage. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you very much. See, it helps to know the right people. Where were you guys when I played 25 years ago? It's alright, I forgive you. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh. I gotta keep my... I don't want to have too much of my screen blocked out, because the atmosphere is unrivaled with this game. It ruins the immersion when you have like your chat box up like this, because in real life when you're walking around you don't have a chat box. Okay. I'll come juice me up. Thank you very much. Looking pretty good. Full rune? I thought rune was kind of outdated. Back in my day though, you'd be wearing that rune armor with your rune two-hander. You'd be a total fucking beast. Okay, I can't carry any more fish. Alright, I'm going. I know if you're a Native American's watching this and they're probably thinking, he's throwing away all that food. My people would use it. They would eat every single fish. And they wouldn't fish any more fish than they needed. I'm Terrence. What's your skills? Take my armor. I have 15 strength, 20 attack, and 1 defense. 32 XP. Lol, go deposit the money so you won't lose it. I'm not going to lose it. Let me do my fishing first. I was actually... Okay, here we go. Did you play this game when you were young, or did you just start... No, I played this game back in like 2000 or 2001. That's when I first started. And I had some characters. My character's name, Disney Fan 247. That was our family email address. That was our first email address. And I thought that's what my username had to be. And then my character's name was like Ratchet123, named after Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. Then I had another character called the Mafia PK. That was my best character. I had like 70 something fishing and 70 something cooking. Does he want to trade again? Oh, sorry, I'm a little slow. Okay. Armadillo. Hell yeah. Alright. Thank you very much. What's the price? I don't want the price. I want the I gotta figure out. Oh, it's still rune. It's just armadillos. Don't die. I'm not gonna die. If I do, I run really fast. Pain chode. I remember I gave my character the Mafia PK to this nerdy kid in my class. What's going on here? It's like 150k. Okay. I'm not gonna die. I'm not that much of a fucking noob. What? It's not like that. I did get killed at the other fishing spot, but that's because they had those stupid wizards there. The barbarians aren't douchebags like those dark wizards. Dump truck? Hell yeah. I once called this girl dump truck because I had the misfortune of smelling her shit. Because she came out, she left the fucking bathroom door open. And that was, like, horrifying. I was actually going to ask you, there are many Panther platforms up there in Canada? Panther platforms? No, Crown Victoria, Grand Marquis, they're all fucking done. They're all done. That's all I drive, but as far as our farm goes, we use 98 to 2005 GMs. Yeah, everything, I don't know about Canada, so I assume you guys still get a decent amount of snow, but in Canada, everything's fucking rusted out. So things don't last all that long because of salt. The Detroit diesels are so freaking awesome, but I don't know everything about them. My dad's a diesel mechanic and he knows. Yeah, nobody really wants those. They'd rather have the 12-valve Cummins or the 24-valve Cummins and the 7.3. Training skills is gay. You should train combat. I gotta do some fishing. One of my oldest viewers here, Mr. SpongeBob. He requested. Once I get to what am I at now? 22. When I get to like 24, 25, then I'm gonna show the chickens who's boss. I'll start working on defense, I think, so I can wear my armadillo armor. I can fish cod. Okay. Are you expecting someone to burst through the door at any moment? Yeah, my brother. No, I don't want him to hear everything I'm saying because I feel like a fucking psycho when I'm just talking to myself. Well, or like when I'm recording a video, I'm talking to myself in the room. It's the same thing with this. I just, or he closes his door. But yeah, I remember I've done some like voiceovers with him in the room because sometimes I get him to do them with me because it's you know, he can inspire me. He gives me an idea. Catching a live is always cool. Well, I've only been, well, I guess I did some like a few months back, but I'm gonna do it more regularly. I was trying other games. I think I can only play this one. Although the guys want me to play Fallout New Vegas, I think I gotta give that a shot. I'll look it up how much it is on Steam. I'm not Jewish. No, I'm not Jewish. Okay. Do you think I'd wear fucking rags if I was Jewish? I suppose I could be tricking you. Jewish. I don't know what about me would make people think that I'm Jewish. If you saw my parents, you'd be like, okay, I don't think there's even one drop of Jew blood inside of them. Just making sure. I am a Muslim. Oh no. There we go. God doesn't like to see my hair. How's my day going? Pretty good. Oh, hell yeah. Even Sleipnir's here. He's in between eating his gigantic servings of oatmeal and bananas. And the 10 grams of almond butter. Well, 10 to 20 grams. 20 grams when he's on a bulk. Derek Moneyberg? I don't think Derek's Jewish. He's definitely Moneyberg, though. Oh yeah. I'm an Indian Muslim. Yeah. Yeah. As my day go, my deadlifts went good. Oh shit! My nicotine lozenge is fully dissolved. I need another. Oh, there we go. Feeling better already. He wouldn't be wasting time playing video games, easy tell. This isn't wasting time. Alright, I'm providing entertainment to the world. The only Jewish video gamer that I can remember is Rekful, the World of Warcraft player. He had some good moments though, for sure. I mean, he didn't have a very happy life, but he had his he was at BlizzCon or something, and there was a arena tournament, and I know I might get my stream docked if I say this, but anyways, he's like Turtle Moore, Fanooks. He didn't say it like that, but it was a classic moment, and every 99% of WoW players got really butthurt about that, I think. Okay. I have so much, I'm too rich. I am, if only I had the connections in real life that I do in the virtual realm. Okay? By the way, if anybody wants to like donate 300k GP to the stream, that would be really cool. I just had my last meal of rice and Alaska Pollock. Alaska Pollock. That's Alaskan Pollock. Cursed and be cursed by God. Okay. That went pretty good. I got my deadlift tape. Shit, I was showing that in a video before that I haven't uploaded yet. But the deadlift tape really helps. You get that shit all chalked up. It's not exactly like fly paper and a night and day difference, but it does help. I was able to hold my last rep comfortably. It wasn't going to slip out. Oh, I skipped that. Okay. Oh, you had breaded fish. Yeah, Rekful didn't. Yeah, Rekful jumped out of a building or something like that, or hung himself. My brother says like 2 hours. Oh. Yes. Mysterious old man. What did he give me? He gave me an uncut sapphire. This guy's not a Jewish wizard, that's for sure. Who's this guy? Oh, this guy's back. Oh, he wants to trade with me? Sorry about that. You want your armor back? Oh! Hell yeah! Strength potions. I just did my strength potion shot this morning. I forgot to do it last night. Go train combat. Do you see what he just wrote there? I might have to report his ass. Okay, report. I'm just kidding. Unless YouTube... I didn't see... Your last one is, I'm just making sure, and then after that, and be cursed by God. YouTube didn't like your comment. But when I said you look like the actor that played Adam Sandler, son in the movie, I found out he's a professional AEW wrestler, but I apologize for saying you look like him. Well, it's not that bad. Some guy said I look like Albert Brooks, who's also Jewish. Breaded fish, though, man. I'm pretty sure that went right to your gut, and you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to cut for 5 days. You're gonna have to do a 5-day fast, actually. Jeez, I'm going full Nova Scotian mode. I'm going to clean the Barbarian Village River right out. I'll come juice you late. Oh, okay, that's an old one. Oh, wait. Oh, he said that. You said that again. Okay. Juice me later. I don't know. There's some like homosexual innuendo into that, I think. It's pretty obvious I'm Italian. You have the Mussolini phenotype. I'm not that fucking dark. But I do have the big head and the same kind of nose. The best is cod loin with panko breadcrumbs on top. And you pour a mix of lemon juice and melted butter on top before you bake. Fish? Especially like fish and chips? That's fucking good. Oh wait, I guess I gotta drop some of this. I might be going out with... I gotta message my friend, actually. We're gonna go to this Korean barbecue. Okay. It might sound dumb, but do you have any triceps advice? Nope. I can tell you how to get small triceps. Okay, here we go. I can... Okay, I'm going to throw these down. Now I got to go train combat. Alright? You got to give the people what they want. Pretty decently long insertion, but they don't grow. 40 centimeters, what is that? It's like 16 inches. You might just have to accept not having big arms if you have long arms. Okay? You could go Valentino mode and inject your arms and then get a bunch of inflammation there. I don't recommend ever shooting your arms. I've never injected steroids into my arms. And the inflammation thing is not actually... That's why like lots of bodybuilding training is inflammation. And then by the time you get your next workout, your inflammation's almost worn off. So then you do your next workout. And so I think you're just retaining a lot of inflammation. And that's what like a big portion of your size comes from. Okay. Man. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. I'm so damn rich. Okay, I gotta deposit all these. I'm gonna lose them because I'm dumb. Alright. It's good to be the king. Alright, let's go. Hammer. Oh, I dropped my armor from before. Might have to go get new armor. Actually, I'm not going to even bother with new armor until I get my defense up. Okay. Chickens. 150k last stream. Who gave me 3 million? No, I got 1 million gold 3 different times. And 2 million was from some viewers, and then 1 million was just from some random guy who was dressed up like a jester. Do Brent's press wrong for years like me and you'll get big triceps. Oh, these fucking guys. Talk about a bunch of assholes. I need to go in a low pop realm, I think, if I'm gonna train off of my my chickens here. Alright. Block. What? Do you do any offensive damage with this? Pound. Pummel. Block. I don't know. As pounding and pummeling seems pretty similar to me. Big potato. Jeez, what a fucking loser. What's this guy doing? Maybe he's leveling up his farm XP. Oh, I got all the chicken. Hell yeah. Actually, let's... Oh, I thought my game froze. There we go. Okay, I'll give you all the GP as long as you curse the Jewish people. I don't know how much I'm allowed to do that yet. One of the viewers, Mr. X... Maybe I shouldn't say this. Actually, he got his channel deleted. He said something unfavorable about Bulgarian people, which is he's from Bulgaria. He doesn't like them, and he got his channel. He already had 1 strike, and he got like, no, he got 2 strikes from that, and then he had a strike soon after that. Because just because they give you a strike for something doesn't mean anything before it isn't going to be reviewed and also given a strike. Okay. My grandpa's captain was smart enough to hit Ellis Island. Slavic and Celtic brothers. Okay. So if you want to get good leg growth advice, you got to ask Sleipnir how to build big calves. If you see his calves, you're going to be like, holy cow. How do I get calves like that? Level 21. Oh, this fucking lettering is killing me. Are the Jeets in Canada spread out through smaller cities or primarily? They're all over the place. They're in New Brunswick now. You're like, if I move far enough north, there won't be Indians. There's Indians. They figured out. they figured out that they can buy Columbia winter jackets. That's another thing. If you just gain a bunch of body fat, your arms will be fucking huge. I see a bunch of women who have 20-inch arms. So maybe the key is just to eat lots of Starbucks cookies. Am I Canadian? Hell yeah, I'm Canadian. Where'd you think I was from? Timbuktu? Is Timbuktu in Canada? People always reference Timbuktu. I don't even know where the hell it is. You should go to Stronghold of Security to train combat. Stronghold of Security. Where the hell is that? I'm not Sicilian. All right. He might be right. He might be right to grow. He might plateau and grow big arms. They're also, I mean, if you could just specialize in arms like an arm wrestler. You ever see Irakli? What's his last name? Irakli something? The guy from Georgia that trains with Levon. If you just see his arms, they're like it's like something. Frankly, it just looks goofy because he's all out of proportion. But his arms are fucking huge. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of chugging for some reason when I click a new chicken. It's probably all this text that's killing my computer. It's at the Barbarians. The Barbarians. You mean it's here? Oh, unless you... Oh shit, what the hell's this? No more gnome skits? I haven't been inspired to do any gnome skits. I suppose I could have done one when I was talking about Jeff Nippard talking about safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines. Remember, there's only a little chance that you're going to get fucked up. Irreparably. Train to 20, everything at Gobos first. Alright. What's wrong with training here to 20? This is good. The chickens don't do any fucking damage to me. The goblins hit hard. They hit ones. What's a chicken gonna do? It can't even penetrate my little boot. You have to click too much. Yeah, exactly. This is, although with the nicotine, it's helping me. I can. Do you know how to get the stupid text off the damn screen? What the hell? No, XP drops. All settings. Okay. Alright, just a minute. This is freaking stupid. That's it? Activities, chat. I identify someone with 20-inch calves. Yeah. You should actually take an actual measurement. I'm pretty sure my ankles are bigger than the medius part of your calf. Calf implants. Lucas, what's up? See, I think there's hold alt. Oh, okay. That's Diablo 2, man. I got some kid. I'm like, hey, you know, it shows like gold drops in the ground if you just press alt If you hold Alt and press F4, I remember I tricked some kid back in grade 6 and I thought that was funny. Hold Alt. It's not working. Control? Oh. Oh, maybe it's gonna go away. What? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, excellent. Yeah. I also got my brother. I did it on my brother one time. He's a little smarter, but I got him to alt tab out of his game. Man, I'm pretty clever. Should have become a runner. Yeah. You also have the very aerodynamic scalp. You're basically just like a pale Ethiopian, actually. How'd I do that? I held control, and then you hit minus, and then it on whatever items you don't want to see. So it'll still show things like, I don't know what. Nothing around here is going to be showing. I'm just going to target brown chickens, I think. I hate brown eggs. They're a fucking gimmick. I remember my dad, he's like, get the brown ones. He just asked my sister to get him some groceries. Get the brown ones. That's the ones I like. Yeah. I figured you polished your head. I'm pretty sure every cue ball guy does that. You have to. You put Bile Whale on there too. Yeah. That's another thing. There's some, like you get a pack of eggs, and some of the eggs are really soft. So you have to somehow have a really good feel, because sometimes you'll be used to smashing hard, and then you go for a soft egg, and then it just ends up on the damn counter. I've had that a bunch of times. That's fucking annoying. Have I ever ate a black chicken? Is there actually a black chicken? I know there's a blue chicken. Can you join guild? I don't know. Oh, you're gonna juice me with wealth. Okay, yeah, I'm a little slow. I don't know if I can join a guild. Clan? Am I allowed to join a clan? Oh, here, clan. I'm not in a clan. Yeah, the Asian store. Asian food, some of it is fucked. I don't know how they eat it. I remember my friend, he got some. He likes to be adventurous with food. The way I think about food is I just find the things that I like. Shit, I'm fucking retarded. I find the things that I like, and then I just order those over and over again. Because I don't want to take the chance that the thing I'm going to order isn't going to be it might not be as good as the thing that I like. So that's why when I go, that's why when I go to restaurants, I don't get anything other than a fucking hamburger. Or the sushi place that I go to, I get the black dragon roll, and I get a couple other sushi rolls, or eel rolls, unagi, and some steamed rice, and I'll probably just get that from now on. Like the Asians, that like the things that they like duck eggs and the chicken's feet and turtles. It's like I don't know. That's not for me. Aren't death layers black? Brown eggs are better. Your dad's right. No. Yeah. I'm not reading the chat in order. What world was I in? I'm still in 498. Steamed chicken feet from a dim sum before. They don't taste like much. Yeah, it would just be like crunchy. Then there's also they also like eat cicadas. which is just like crunchy dirt. It's like dirt with a fucking exoskeleton. Or a chitinous dirt. Oh. Oh, sorry. Mr. Farmer. Death layers. That's the chicken that I would have. I'd have a whole fleet of them. And they would just peck all my they'd peck all my enemies into submission. Oh yeah. The stench. They're like, it smells good to me. My customer owns a winery. And I went in there to get my check. Holy fucking shit, that's strong. Who's this guy? Hey, buddy. Rather eat chitin than chitterlings. Go to Gobos. Where is Gobos? Here, you lead the way. You lead the way. I'm going to follow you. Then I can catch up. Okay, good. I'm following. Okay. Hell yeah. Dude, you're like a... I wonder if that gives me like a strength buff. If you were carrying that standard. Then I look at it and I'm like, hell yeah, I love blue. And then I just get way stronger. This is Galbos? Oh, okay. Use strength points. Oh, I put all those in the bank. You do more damage. This guy's a backseat leveler. Make more XP. Okay, I'll have to go to the bank then. Jeez. This guy breaks my balls. He's like an Italian woman. He just breaks my balls. Let me go get the strength pots then. Oh no, there's the bank here. I see. I'm used to RuneScape Classic. In Classic, there's no bank in Lumbridge. I remember seeing something, and there's these Asian women that are, I think they're harvesting baby turtles with these buckets. I can only imagine what that would smell like. Okay. Gotta train with strength pots. Okay. I think it's up here, right? Yeah. Here we go. Bank. Okay. I wonder how long these things last. I'll just take them all. There we go. Deposit the tinderbox shit. This guy's a real fucking ball buster. I gotta keep that. If I get cold. Jeez. This guy's breaking my balls about maybe being Jewish or maybe not being Jewish. He's acting like a Jewish woman, bossing me around. You're min-maxing my whole shit. That's what they say too. Yeah, about the Turtle Wow thing. I'm gonna install that tonight and check it out. And because unfortunately my internet's not fast enough, I think, to get it installed before I wanted to stream today. Oh, you only drink a little bit of it. Okay. Oh, 0. That was a big 0 though. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can stream that on Kick tomorrow. I'll have to do a community post so people know I'm actually streaming. The Val Venus? Moonkin. Moonkin must be actually good in that. Yeah, I was looking at the specs in Turtle WoW, and they seem pretty good. Because I don't like how bad Beast Mastery is in Classic. I mean, it's good for leveling. But compared to how good it is in BC, it's fucking total trash. Good idea. This is way better. You need best weapon, which is Mithril. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just remembered that I can level up my weapon, but then I gotta go back to the Grand Exchange. Let me just get up to... let me get my defense a little higher, and then I'll wear Whip Mithril, and I'll have, I'll get a Mithril Scimitar, I think. It has a radio you can tune into. Yeah, I saw the radio, and they were playing, like, power metal. It made me think of that band. Shit, I can't remember the name of the band, but their song's called Warriors of Light. And I remember hearing it in a WoW PvP video from so long ago. There's like that mid-2000s music that is like embedded in my brain from WoW PvP videos like Pat, Lane Time, Incredible Warrior Tricks, and Vertney, Drake Dog 7 in BC, where he's the Destruction Warlock, and who the hell else? May Die, the Human Warrior. What did he say? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, that guy's gonna bring me my Mithril anyways. Okay, here we go. He's bringing me some gear. Okay. I gotta drop my net. Just a minute. Just a minute. Oh, okay. I gotta drop my things. See, maybe you were right. Can I trade? Your account is currently restricted from trading. You're gonna... Okay, there we go. Oh, good. I guess they restrict low-level accounts because it would just be like annoying people bothering you all the time. Okay, hell yeah. Okay. Time to kick some butt. Oh, wait, what did you say? 40... Then adamant. Yeah, I know. Give you the Tinder box. You can just pick that up. Give you the Tinder box. I was actually going to trade it to you, but you accepted too soon. You want me to train attack? Okay, I'll train attack. Man of War, yeah. I remember that album that has the Warriors of the World. That one, it goes pretty good with some WoW playing. Train strength to 40. Attack level? Okay. So I trained strength to 40. Okay. Strength first. Okay. .2000s industrial and techno. Yeah. I'm not really too familiar with... Oh, I guess I should have a strength amulet too. Maybe he's going to get me one. Should I drink another potion? Oh, there we go. Thirsty. I need some Tren. Lane Time, yeah. Lane Time's the undead warrior. Do you remember the one-armed warrior? He was an undead guy. I'm pretty sure the player only had one arm. That would make sense because his undead had two arms. And even though he was a clicker, because it was vanilla, he could fucking destroy everyone because warriors are fucking totally busted. Especially back in the day when well, people nowadays still suck at vanilla because they're mostly PvE players. But yeah, back in the day, people were really retarded in PvP. Age of Mythology, no, I never played that. Drake Dog and Vertney. Yeah, I remember I watched Drake Dog 7 a bunch of times. I went back and watched it, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. And it's, it didn't seem like it was 480p or 360p, whatever the hell it was, back when I first watched it on Warcraft movies. I used to watch a lot of PvP videos. One of the best ones is Sony Digital in Season 3. Where he's doing 3 versus 1 arenas. Sony Digital is probably the best warrior that I can remember. And then I remember there was a rogue called Neil Yo, and he was this like white nerdy kid. That guy was really good at rogue. I remember I dueled him on the PTR, and he absolutely destroyed me. He was in like full season 2, and I had my Burning Crusader, which was a blue axe you get a Netherstorm from an elite quest. But I should have done more than like 3% damage. Here in the UK, hope the truck got sorted. Oh yeah, I took it to my friend's shop, and he changed the line for me. Got my new tires too. I can still smell the nice fresh rubber every time I've got a nice like it's kind of like it's like a tire candle. They should sell those. The UK, are you in England or I can't even remember what age. I can't even think of what age of mythology is. Oh. Well, I mean, apparently the best spot to be in the UK right now is Scotland, just because there's less immigrants there. Oh yeah. Coins. I don't need to see any of this stupid stuff. Chef's hat. Clue beginner. There we go. Body rune. I don't need that either. Okay. To be any race on client side. You know, I had this, I had a model changer, and the picture of the person that designed it, I think their name was I don't know, their name might have been Shifty, but I think the picture of it was like a cow, and it didn't really work that well if you're a Tauren, because my Night Elf that I would change myself into was fucking huge. And then another thing is that if I model changed my guy from having a gun into a bow, he would be holding the bow with his right hand, and so he'd be drawing back the bow in his right hand instead of holding the string. Because I remember I used to play on my friend's dwarf hunter, and I model changed that into a Tauren. And then another thing, if you model change any race into a Tauren, the Tauren's fucking tiny. I remember you used to, although I didn't get caught, but back in the day, if you used software like that and you got caught, you'd probably get banned. I had this thing called Mouse Machine, and you'd set it up so that it would click at this spot with a right click or a left click at every certain a certain interval. So you'd set up one here to click on like the thing that opens up your battleground selector, and here to queue up, here to enter battleground, here to select a spell to cast a spell so you don't go AFK, and then one more to exit battleground. And so that was called Mouse Machine, and I remember I used that in Wrath a lot. And they didn't have Warden wasn't as good back then, and so it wasn't detectable unless you got reported. But what you would do is plant yourself somewhere that no one goes, and then activate it. And so I remember I would just leave it on all night, and my guys would they'd either level up, because that's also when you got XP in Battlegrounds, especially if you won, and then you'd also farm a ton of honor, because honor farming back then was a little annoying. When you have shit gear, just spamming AV over and over again, sitting in Stonehearth Bunker, sitting in Icewing Bunker, then going north, okay, and hopefully you didn't lose before then. That's a little annoying. But if you want to play, and that's the fastest way to get honor, but if you want to fight anybody, you're probably going to get your ass kicked when you first hit level 80. Dystopian times. I've been tuning into I haven't tuned in probably like about a week, but I watched the podcast of the Lotus Eaters. I like those guys. And I haven't really been following what's going on in the UK lately, but there was a big protest in Epping. Because it's for the usual thing where some, like, underage girls... Well, it doesn't even matter if they're underage or of age. It's still not consensual what the immigrants are doing to them. Out in front of the hotels that the taxpayers are paying for them to stay in. Yeah. What we got? Strength. Okay, I've got a couple levels. I remember there was this, I can't remember what the website was, but it gave you a bunch of exploits you could do in WoW, either with programs or just little things that you could use to make money more easily. And I spent a bit of time on there. That's where I got the model changer, and that's also where I got the mouse machine idea. I just still did most of my playing without AFKing. I remember I played with this guy that lived in New York, and him and I would spam AV back in Season 2 and in Season 3. And that guy would just play to win. It wouldn't be any... There'd be no funny business. We'd go to Stonehearth Bunker. Him and I would capture that. And then after that gets destroyed, we'd go right up to the Dumbledore North Bunker and sit in there together. Him and I were both warriors. And I don't know if you remember this, but back in Season 2, the orcs had really tiny shoulder pads, which looked hilarious. It took them... They were like that for 6 months. And it's either they didn't care to fix it, or they thought that looked okay. But you'd be wearing your Merciless Gladiator pauldrons, and your guy would look like a fucking idiot. How often do I overhead press? I used to overhead press twice a week, but my back's still bothering me on that. Oh, you could overhead press 4 days a week because the muscles like the shoulders and the triceps, those recover pretty quickly. Although if you are going to be an overhead press specialist, you probably just need to do a bench once a week, because if you still want to bench a lot, then it's probably not going to work. Bring in more Afghani doctors and engineers, yeah. You think they'd be able to buy a plane ticket instead of just riding over in a raft. But I mean, what the hell do I know? I guess times are tough there. And their expertise is unappreciated in their own countries. Okay. Oh, you would have hated me for AFKing? Well, if you ever use that, if you had the option of using the mouse machine, you would have been doing it too. Because another thing is I didn't do dailies or anything like that. So once I had my full gear, I would sit AFK in Alteric Valley all night, and then in the morning I would buy an epic gem from the honor vendor, and then I could sell that for 100 gold. That's back when 100 gold was worth something. Because then I need to buy my enchants, right? And what do you expect me to do? Quest? Get the hell out of here. I didn't do any more AFKing once they banned once I couldn't use the mouse machine anymore. So I mean, I'm not that much of a parasite. My brother almost got caught one time because one of his guildies called him out in guild, and he's like, "I saw you inside the inn." He went into somewhere where he shouldn't have been, or maybe the guy was somewhere that people don't normally go for some reason. Maybe he was role playing. My brother was probably in a lounge in the Dark Quarter, wherever it's called, the Valley of Shadow, whatever, where RFC is. He was probably in like a tent there, and a guildie saw him doing Fan of Knives every like 8 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever, and he called him out in guild chat the next day, and my brother denied it, and then that guy that called him out got banned from the guild. Sucker. Rushing the dwarf boss and the game is over in 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, I don't really care about... AV is mostly about the just gaining honor. Just getting your honor up. If people wanted to, get more kills, then I guess you could turtle. That's always fun. Once they fixed the AV system in BC when you had 600 resources instead of having infinite resources, that made AV a lot better. Especially when they took, and then in vanilla when they first had bombs in there, and then the rams and the wolves run really fast. That's fucking annoying. Do I make my own programs? Yeah. Oh, well, I've just been doing the same one. It's mainly about knowing what weight I'm going to be able to do next time. Okay. Claiming persecution, but blatantly balls out going back there on holiday. Yeah, I saw that guy. There was a caravan of him and his buddies and all in like nice Toyotas or whatever. All right. He had his rag on his head. He just exited a war zone. Okay. Oh, thankfully I can go to the UK. It's safe there. For me, but not for the white people. Alright. Any more Tinder episodes coming up? I probably should. Maybe tomorrow. I kind of do them either when I have an idea, like I want to do my Indian guy, or I do a dumb face like Crazy Joey. That just has to be, I have to make a Tinder profile with that picture. And somehow the one where I'm an Indian, there was some girl, I mean, she wasn't that good looking, but I was talking to her back and forth. I mean, she wasn't that interesting. I just deleted the profile. I didn't really want to go see her. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. I have to get an idea maybe. Maybe I'll put on the Muslim. I'll make a Muslim outfit. I do have my Chinese pictures where I'm a Chinese guy, but I think that maybe I may be able to. My mom has her old glasses from like the early '90s or the '80s. They're really big. I might be able to do a Chinese cosplay in those. I gotta ask her if she still has them. Is Chad trolling the Tinders too? No, Chad doesn't go on Tinder. He's smarter than that. Played a DK and was well geared, so it was actually fun crushing people in AV. Yeah. Well, back in I remember back in Wrath. I can't remember what Death Knight spec it was, but that class is just fucking retarded. Cataclysm too. And what's the one after that? Mist of Pandaria. I didn't play a DK in Mist of Pandaria, but I played one in Warlords of Draenor, Cataclysm, and a bit in Wrath. And the class is retarded. I remember I was doing Shadow Labyrinth for some reason. It was in Cataclysm maybe. Maybe it wasn't. But I remember I with my Blood Death Knight. His name was Blal, and I soloed the first boss. And I was just level 70. I might need to do I guess it's pretty cheap. What you can do is you go in what's it called, passport mode, and you can put your location anywhere in the world. And I went to Australia, I don't know, a few months back. That was interesting. I think I got to go to London. No, maybe not London, because then it'll just be all brown guys or brown. Maybe there will be white women, but maybe like yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go somewhere in England, I think. People want me to go to India, but it's just going to be all one note. At least if I do a European country, there's going to be a little more selection. If I made another profile where I'm a girl and then I went to India, I think that would be good. That would be a good idea. Like Sexy Gloria 2.0. I had another idea for a character. I think I'd actually have to dress up like a girl and like put like something that would give me breasts. I'm pretty sure I'd still get a shitload of matches, especially if I went to India. Pimp gear from the thrift store and go ratchet slang. Now what's ratchet slang? Is that black women? Blood DK went hard, yeah. I remember I did a 3 versus 1 in a battleground with my Blood Death Knight. One thing that was really retarded, I can't remember what expansion it was, but the tank Demon Hunter. That was the fucking dumbest. Not that the class, first of all, shouldn't be in the game, because Demon Hunters should be like, there should only be like 5 Demon Hunters in the entire lore of Warcraft. But the tank Demon Hunter was so fucking broken, because two guys couldn't kill a tank Demon Hunter. 2 really geared guys couldn't kill a tank Demon Hunter. Trans profile? Manchester trans, okay. Yeah, that'll be the idea, because you can select it so that you can pick girls and guys. You swing both ways. Who's this freaking geek? Barfy Bill? Speaking of Englishmen. Just kidding. Hello there, Barfy Bill. How about a pint? Can you teach me about canoeing? I'm Barfy Bill. Oh, jeez. I bought a lovely ship and was planning to make a fortune. He's Irish. Running her as a merchant vessel. And then I figured I don't want to go to any of those countries. They frickin' suck. Chronic seasickness. That's kind of like me. Sometimes I feel my customers I have really bad allergies in June, and my customers will be like, "And you decided to be a landscaper?" No, go away, Barfy Bill. Fucking take a walk. Take a long walk off a short pier, Barfy Bill. Thrift store smell. Same as the subway smell, yeah. Thrift stores, actually, that would be a good way to get some women's clothing if you wanted to go. If I wanted to do I don't really want to do a cross-dressing thing though. Because the Goodwill around here is, I went in there one time, and it's all women's clothing. There's some men's clothing, but that won't fit a normal sized man. That you're gonna have to be like 135 pounds. Okay, what's this? Any given mythic dungeon could. They sucked ass in comparison to prop paladins. Prop paladin. So prop paladins are better than blood death knights? That sounds like a euphemism. Yeah. The guy wants to row my boat. Yeah. What am I at? 20 strength. Okay. That guy says I need to get my strength to 40. This is going to be a long stream, guys. Oh, demon hunters, yeah. I had the idea where my brother and I were going to play double tank demon hunter for 2v2 arena, which would be you might not be able to kill every other team, but they would just quit, and so we'd win. But you weren't allowed to do that by that time. You had to you can only have one tank in your 2v2 group. You stopped after BC. That's a good idea. That was the right time to stop. The balance in Wrath was retarded. When I had a full season 3 and I don't know, I 3 out of 5 season 4. When patch 3.0 came out, I had 3 out of 5 season 4, and I had, all of the boots, the belt, the necklace, the cloak, and the trinket. The season 4, no, not the trinket. I had full epics, and they're pretty much the best PvP epics you could get in BC. I had the season 3 weapon with Executioner. I remember when 3.0 came out, I had 13k health on my Tauren Warrior, and this fucking Ret Paladin killed me, and he didn't even have 10,000 health. He had 9,500 health. I remember I grabbed my fucking headset and I smashed it on the floor. I was so pissed off. Ret Paladins and Prot Warriors, apparently, and Moonkin Druids in Wrath were fucking retarded. Couldn't do anything. Yeah, Legion. I had a Tauren Death Knight called Moog. I named him after Corp's father. My brother eventually just took over the character and was playing play after I quit. They tried, the Blizzard, some game master tried breaking my fucking balls back in the day when I was in high school, and I put in a ticket, and I mentioned that my brother and I share the same account, and he's like, "You're not supposed to be sharing accounts." Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not supposed to be sharing accounts. Fucking scumbags. Oh shit, he needs to pay his $15 a month. Fuck you. Fucking geek. It's not like we can play at the same fucking time. Okay, I play this game a lot, but it honestly fucking sucks. Thousands of hours to get anywhere and always something new to chase. Just a life waste game. Yeah, but you weren't streaming it to millions. I don't know what my chat's at. I'm gonna pretend it's millions for inspiration. Don't say the number, unless it's 1 million. I played a Ret Paladin in the Burning Crusade. When the Wrath pre-patch came out, I was so fucking powerful I could literally stand in the enemy graveyard and kill everyone in 2 or 3 hits. Yeah, because Ret wasn't that strong in BC. I remember this guy that I did arenas with. He eventually got the he got to 1800 rating, because in season 3 you needed 1850 rating to get the season 3 weapon, and I think in season 4 you needed 1800 weapon rating to get the season 3 weapon, and 2000 rating for the season 4 weapon. So he got to 1800 rating in season 4 and wasted like 33,000 something arena points, which takes a long time to get. He spent that on the two-handed sword, even though he was PvPing and doing arenas as a holy paladin. And I remember I dueled him with my warrior, and I fucking clobbered him. I don't know why he expected to beat me. Because you can disarm them. That really helps. Because back then people didn't get weapon chain, and because you're at a disadvantage in arenas because you don't always go against warriors, and warriors used to be the only people who could disarm in those days. That same paladin, I remember playing with him. And he was from Canada too. He's from Ontario, and he was a total stoner idiot. I remember I think I was 16 and he was 20, maybe 21, and I gave him my phone number. And one time he called my house, and my mom's like, "Well, the phone's for you," and the stoner's on the line. And this is like 2 months after I quit WoW, and he's like, "Hey man, you got to get back in the game, dude. We're going all the way to the top." 2200 rating, man. That way we could get our shoulders, our pauldrons. And I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, I had that job." They were like, I got like sick the first week and I didn't come in for a few days, and then they were like they were just like total assholes, and so I just left because that's not good. And I remember telling him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play. I'll be on tonight. And then he's like, "Oh, okay, sweet." Hung up the phone. I didn't log in. You think that guy was... I did manage to get to like 1800 with him, but that doesn't get you anywhere in season 4. Because I already had my season 3 mace. Because I got to 2k rating in season 3. Okay. I gotta catch up on these. I have a dent in the top of my head. Gamer's dent. Well, possibly. That's why you don't want to wear headphones. You don't want to wear your gaming headset. You want to just wear headphones like this. If that actually does put a dent in your head. I'm pretty sure it would. You get like a fucking bunion on your head. Dragon armor or some crap. When I dabbled in this decades ago, how long has this game actually been running? This game's been out since 1999. The dragon armor for a while it's like dragon. There's a dragon helmet, dragon chain, and then there's a dragon sword. I remember when I was a kid and I was playing Classic, and nobody back when I was a kid was a member because we're in like grade 5. And I saw some guy with a red sword. I was like, holy shit. It looks, I mean, if you go back and look at the game, the sprites and the characters look really stupid. But that back when you didn't know any better, you're like, holy shit, that's so fucking cool. Oh yeah, you know what I haven't been taking? I'm surprised that guy isn't here breaking my balls. I'm not taking my steroids. It's like that dungeon master that has been running the same D&D game since the 80s. Well, his creativity peaked. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I never played World of Warcraft or Dungeons and Dragons. Are there weed shots up there in Canada? Yeah, there's so many fucking weed. In my small town, there's like 5 of them or 6 of them. You go to London. In London there's probably like 25 or 30, and the population of London's like 400,000. Watch my local community devolve into real. Yeah. People that I see walking into the weed shop. I don't know them anyways, but if I did see someone walking in there, I would just write them off as a person. I think I'm gonna need no nicotine laws just pretty soon. I was ridiculous at Ret Paladin and TBC. I was known for being unbeatable in duels, including against gladiators, warglaive rogues, and I was in the Rampage battle group. Is the Rampage battle group the one that has Darkspear? I was on the server Kazmadan, and I also played on a server called Vecnalash, and I can't remember their battle groups. There's also the server Tichondrius. I think that was the one that was the big server, the one that you'd always have to wait to get into. How much gear is Chad on? Chad's not on any gear. Chad's, he feels good, he says, but he hasn't used anything in a long time. Which is sort of surprising, but that's good, because I don't want to have a depressed freaking brother. Okay? No one knew how to utilize Ret properly. Yeah, that's true. Another thing that's probably untapped potential in Burning Crusade is enhancement shamans. I went against one that was really good, but no one else would play it. They'd only play Resto, and that's just kind of gay. Shaman's one of the coolest classes, and just to use it as a healer, that's kind of lame. Some people would play as elemental. They'd do like 4 elemental shamans in a 5v5 team. That's pretty cool when you have like everybody with everybody's casting chain lightnings and then throwing in you get elemental overload, so you have like multiple chain lightnings, multiple lightning bolts flying at people. Although there'd be one guy that's getting fucked up and can't cast anything, but that's just the meat shield for everybody. All this talk about WoW is making me want to resub. Well, you might want to check out Turtle WoW. I'm going to be installing it tonight, and then I'll become a professional Turtle WoW player on Kick. In Toronto, you'll see 3 to 4 weed shops every block. It's fucking wild. Yeah. Toronto. When the hell do I gotta go to Toronto? I guess it's somewhere near Toronto. There's, in Waterloo. I might be going with my friend. I gotta message him. Shit. Going to the Korean barbecue. Yeah, Korean barbecue. I can't remember what the hell the name of it is, but if not, that'll be next week. Waterloo's probably chock full of weed shops too. I mean, it's in every fucking town. Even in towns that have like 4,000 people, you'll have a weed shop. I mean, there's a demand there, so you gotta supply it. Balnazar. That sounds like a fucking wizard. Sounds like a wizard pipsqueak. Kazmadan, I just picked that because my friends were there. But I mean, that's what the Mountain King yells at when he turns into the Avatar, which is pretty cool. I don't really like humans in Warcraft 3, but the Mountain King is a total fucking beast. The dwarves are the coolest member of the Alliance. I kind of like the Draenei too, but dwarves are fucking... I mean, if you're going to be short, you want to be a dwarf. Okay? Enhancement Shamans were good, but just squishy. They'd get wrecked by any given Mace Warrior. Yeah, I remember that... Well, one guy, he came... he would come kind of close to killing me. He figured out that if he put on a shield, and he had his Season 3... He had... Yeah, full Season 3, shoulders and everything. Because I think he was a 3v3 guy. They would always get focused in 3, so they'd be kind of useless because they also don't have very much mobility. Because I don't think that Instant Ghost Wolf, I don't think came out till Season 4. So in Season 3, it would be kind of tough having mobility as an Enhancement Shaman. And going against a Rogue as an Enhancement Shaman is really bad. Unless you, unless you have someone to stun the Rogue for you. You could have a Holy Paladin on your team, and then you have Blessing of Freedom, but that, I suppose, could get dispelled or stolen. Just shaved your body hair to the stream? Hell yeah. Storm Skill. There was another server my friend played on called Gorgon Ash. And my friend was on a realm called Kulturas. I also was on that realm for a bit. That was on the same battle group as Kazmadan. Him and I would set up fights with each other. I would be on Skype with him, and we would I'd open up the battleground, the AV like battleground screen, and I'd be like, okay, you see number 15? Or he's like, yeah, okay, we join that one, and then we get into the battleground together, and then we'd fight over by like a sawmill where no one goes. He played a dwarf warrior, and I remember his flex, although it was a joke, was he was the raid leader of Team 2. Tuck. That's me. Just don't call me... What do you call me? Tuck? Tow truck? That's not cool. Thanks for that. Balnazar is a dread... Oh yeah! That's right. He's the... He's one of the 3 Dreadlords in Warcraft 3. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, that's a little better, yeah. Good old shield equip macro, the Bane of Rogues, yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to... some rogues are really good at their positioning. It depended on your your ping, because they do crippling poison, and then you're moving slower than a fucking snail, and then they would just stay far enough away that you can't throw at them or charge them, and then they get their re-stealth maybe. If you just do like a shout quick, then it's not an issue. Turtle Wild's getting, yeah. You know, when the fans can make better, like amateurs can make more creative, like a more creative and interesting progression of a game than the people that are paid to do it, then you know your company's not in good shape. What am I at here? 23 strength. 17 to go, guys. Tuk-tuks are the small 3-wheel motorcycle things in India. Oh, okay. It's like a trike. No, it's a trike. There's these old guys that I think what they ride is called a spider, and it's got the 2 wheels on the front and 1 on the back. Or maybe it's the other way around. That thing's really fucking gay. These fucking boomers are riding that. Or you see boomers with like they either have Corvettes or they have a muscle car, and it's like they're just some like old pregnant looking dude. What a waste. They got a cool car. You've got like a 1970 Dodge Challenger or a GTO Judge, and you're just some like fat, like pregnant looking gay guy. That's a fucking shame. I should sell some of my Bitcoin and get a muscle car. What do you guys think about that? Segway and a Bluetooth headset. Now I'm fucking lost. There's those 3-wheel cars in England. I don't think anybody drives them anymore. They probably got outlawed. They'd have the wheel on the front, and I remember those things would turn over all the fucking time. I think Mr. Bean drove one of those. Those cars are fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta drink up. Alright, that's a shame. There we go. I drank that. I ate that prematurely. You know what? Let's drop this. There's a good fucking shield right here that I'm gonna take. As soon as I kill this guy. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. Try hitting me now, Mr. Goblin. Oh, slingshot. No, slingshot, that's a that thing's gay too though. Although I think my cousin has one of those. That guy has too much money. That guy has too much money. Well, he doesn't. I mean, he earned all of it. It's not like he. The guy worked 7 days a week for like 30 years, and just not mega rich, but I remember he showed me his equipment. He doesn't even operate his business anymore, but he's got like a full-time maintenance man on staff, making sure all his equipment are good. Yeah, fiberglass. That's the way of the future. Fiberglass. It's just cancer dust. Well, maybe not, but it's definitely not good to be inhaling that. Oh, I mean, it's not. It's obviously not in like dust form or patch form when you're fucking around. Oh, it's mostly the installation guys that I think have to deal with that. Steve Urkel drove in Family Matters. I can't remember that. There's this new BMW out. It's like a... It kind of looks like a Mini Cooper. But more... Shit, you'd think it was a concept car. You think it was something from a video, like an N64 game that is that takes place in the future. Okay, that's when I know my thing runs out. My strength will go to 24. Okay. Oh, or it tells me over here. Okay. You only ever see black people driving slingshots. The black people I see are either drive Mercedes-Benz or they drive like total busters. It'll be like a... Shit. Or it'll be a German car, but it'll be like 20 years old. So they think that it's like, oh, it's a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, but it's 20 years old. And so it's just a more expensive maintenance for no good reason. You don't even get the status flex. Well, other black people might think it's cool. But I would never buy a German car. It's way too fucking expensive to maintain. There was this Guinea girl that worked at the grocery store that bought a Alfa Romeo, and that's an even worse decision than getting a German car, because the only people that work on Alfa Romeos are in Toronto. Is this geek wanting to talk to me? Maybe he wants to give me something. Oh. RuneScape box helmet? Yeah. That's why I don't have that. Well, back when I first played RuneScape, I remember there's this building in the wilderness that has these guys in it that have black helmets. I thought those guys looked sweet. BMW Isetta. That's that piece of shit. There's that. There's the Ford Flex. There's a Honda. I think it's called the Honda Element. That thing's a total ugly piece of shit. Kia Soul. You can get an electric Kia Soul for like 70K. Imagine paying 70K for that. Or no, Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck. I see those once in a while. Even any Tesla, they're all ugly. Do I call any more? No, I don't call anyone Chooch. The guy, there's a guy that my brother works with that calls people that. I like to see the crash test dummy in the BMW where the front of the vehicle is the door. Well, if you get in a crash, you just get out of the... You just get... Oh, there we go. Oh, am I back? Okay, I think I'm back online. Someone type something. That was annoying. Let me just see this quick. Am I still connected? Yeah. Just a minute. Is the stream busted? Come on. Okay, no, we are good. Okay. Jeez. You know what that was? Mossad. They're trying to cut the world's best live stream short. Okay. Where's that guy? I guess he's gonna come back when I'm level 40 to make sure I'm training attack. All right. The guys who work with offshore buy the dumbest shit like slingshots and shitty Harleys. They never ride and brag about it all the time. I don't care. Half people spend money, just don't tell me about it. Well, I mean, if they're spending it wisely and they buy something cool, sure. But, I mean, Harley Davidsons are kind of cool. I wouldn't ride one. I don't have a brain worm. If I was a fucking Terminator, like a T-800, but, well, if I had some cybernetic enhancements, like a T-800, then I'd ride a Harley, okay? Fix it again, Tony, yeah. My dad, though, he'd be like, Fiat 500, that car's really good. My cousin Tony had one of those. Oh, he thinks a Vespa's good, too? He's like, oh, man, a Vespa, that's nice. He's like, I'd ride one of those. They used to say you're not a real petrol head until you've owned an Alfa Romeo or Lancia. Lancia! Lancia? I didn't know that was an automobile brand. That's a brand of pasta in Canada that's really bad. That's what the poor people, shit, maybe people with money get that because they don't know what good pasta is. Oh, I'm gonna be getting double teamed by goblins. Great. Oh no, that guy lost interest. Good. Twisted Metal Destruction Derby with Cybertrucks. You know, that sort of thing would fit in that game. But not in real life. You see that thing and you're like, okay, maybe Elon Musk is a nerd, but with really bad taste. T400. Yeah. I use T400 and it seems like the more concentrated it is, then the harder it is on you in your injection site. Because I got a lot of inflammation every time I shot that. Salamander healing ability. The guy called me a lizard. Well, I'll take lizard over something else someone might say. Like bald. Don't ever bring it without bald. Lada enjoyers. My grandfather had a Lada. Varg would have been proud. Varg loves his Lada. It has like 50 specs and it's from the 80s. It's from like 1986. And a 50s car though would be more reliable. If you had a 55 Chevy, it would be way more reliable than a Lada. Soul SUVs had a commercial with hamsters driving them back in the day. Hamsters are cute. Remember Hamtaro? Little Hamsters, Big Adventures. My brother would watch that. We also had a game for the Game Boy Color. It was Hamtaro. I remember I couldn't beat the damn thing. T400 and MPP 200. MPP 200 is that's pretty concentrated. I've only ever seen 100. You think more people would take steroids if you didn't have to inject? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's probably a good thing that you have to inject them. Otherwise, shit, every fucking teenager would be on it. I mean, lots of them using SARMs, but shit, people would have been on steroids since, I don't know, the mid 2000s, like, because I don't think that like in my generation, sort of the younger millennials, like if you're born in like the late 80s or early 90s, it was probably rare that someone was using steroids in your high school. But I bet you it's pretty common nowadays. Well, they use SARMs. New Ford Broncos, I hate them. I'm not really a big old Ford Bronco fan, but the new ones totally miss the plot. It's like the worst homage ever. Imagine if someone like took Stone Cold Steve Austin drove a Ford Bronco. So if you made Stone Cold Steve Austin gay, then that's what they did to the Ford Bronco. That's kind of like the Chargers that came out, the Dodge Chargers that came out in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Compare that to a fucking 68 or 69, 71, 72 Charger. It's fucking disgraceful. I think they should make them monster trucks. Oh, monster trucks. Fucking Bigfoot. Hell yeah. Do you remember the wrestling game that was a vehicle death match? And Stone Cold Steve Austin drove a fucking monster truck. It was a WWF game, and it was a vehicle death match thing. And the Undertaker was in it, The Rock, I think Trish Stratus was in it, Kane was in it. Who came up with that? They're like, well, they're selling pretty good. We need to put our name on it. We need a vehicle deathmatch game. That's the best Vince McMahon impression I can do. Milkies. Stone Cold and Chaps, yeah. Oh, not this guy. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Barfy Bill again. Go away. I don't have more chat options. Or I could attack him. Just do the RuneScape world a favor. Okay. I gotta message this guy. It's getting pretty late and I'm getting pretty hungry. Okay. I gotta message this lady too. I'll just send him Korean. The Supra. Oh yeah, there you go. Are you talking about new Supras? I'm not really into those old Japanese cars, but some of them look pretty damn good. Like, the Skyline, the Lancer Evolution, Supra. To me, that's pretty much it. There's like the classic racing game cars that you see. bent over rows or T-bars for ultimate thickness. I don't know. I suppose bent over rows. T-bar rows are kind of a problem because the range of motion isn't very good because the plates hit you in the chest. But if you want to do your Ronnie Coleman thing, then yeah, you gotta put fucking 745s on there and then heave ho. It's all BMW parts. There you go. At least, and then you get the if you want to have the luxury of having the legendary Supra, then you can have the expensive repair bill that comes with it. With being cool. Oh no. What am I at now? Okay, I'm gonna get to 27 and then switch it up. I gotta find that World of Warcraft video where it's the guy that has been playing too long. I remember it's a skinny guy and he what the hell does he say? They go to a party. They're like, man, you need to stop playing. You need to stop playing the game and get a life. Come on. I'm going to a party tonight. Okay, I want you to come with me. We got to get you out of the house. The guy's like, but I got a raid tonight. And the guy, he doesn't take no for an answer. So they go out, and there's some girl at the party that he likes, and the nerdy guy tells his friend, the WoW addict, he's like, dude, did you see that freaking Blood Elf Paladin over there? He's like, what? Blood Elf? He's like, oh no, I mean the hot chick. Bulking or maintaining? I'm actually cutting. I want to get down to 250 and try and be healthy. My cut though is sort of slow. I still don't. I can't do the thing where I'm constantly hungry because then all I do is think about food. I'll actually get to the point where I'm watching food videos like Beard versus Food. That's bad. When you start watching food videos, you're not in a good state. And so I pick low calorie foods like low fat because but I just eat so that I just satisfy my hunger and that's it. And I think I'll go down to 250 that way. And another thing is that in the morning when I get up, I'm not generally not hungry, so sometimes I won't eat until like 10:30 or 11 now instead of before, which is like, oh no, I gotta eat before 8. Otherwise, I'm going catabolic. That's probably more of a concern if you're natural, but if you're taking steroids, then you can still retain a hell of a lot of your muscle on when you're doing a cut, which is a very nice thing to have. It'd be even better if I was using Trenbolone, but remember I said I want to be healthy. Although Vigorous Steve's, I've seen some of his videos, and it's sort of like tempting to just watch. You're like, oh, what is there a long-term Trenbolone dosage protocol that you can take with your TRT that's not going to be unhealthy? I might need to check out this video. 25 milligrams of Trenbolone acetate per week. That would actually still give you gains. It's like Trenbolone's so good. As soon as you take take some Trenbolone acetate, your muscles start really getting fucking hard. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but it's like you take Trenbolone, your muscles they turn into like fucking pieces of steel. Intermittent fasting is good for cuts. Yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. I remember back when I was in college, I was actually pretty lean. That's when I was doing my Olympic weightlifting stuff. And I remember my abs were showing and whatever, but I probably look like a total pipsqueak with my modern standards. I like the little Toyota GR86. Once you start getting into cars that have numbers and just random letters as names, then you could sort of lost me. I don't really know any of that stuff. People talk about like BMW S series, M series, Q series, whatever. It's like, what the hell is that? What kind of silly German naming system is that? You gotta call your car something cool like Interceptor or Power Bomber. That's what if I made a car, it would be called the Power Bomber. Up 16 kilograms in the last 3 months. That's pretty good. Is this your first cycle? Competitive eating vids when force feeding really helped. Oh yeah, yeah. You're like, if you want to like try and gain weight and you're having some trouble, you watch Joey Chestnut or Kobayashi. Kobayashi's a fucking old school competitive eater. You watch some of that and you're like, I'm being a pussy. Cows have more HP than goblins. You should train there. Okay. Although, no, I don't know if... Okay, I'll do it. It's sort of a crime against India, but I'll do it. Alright, I gotta also drink up. Okay, if I can hit the fucking things. There we go. That's a 1. Oh well. I'll just pray for forgiveness. Not cycled for over 7 years. Yeah, you're gonna be pretty sensitive then. How much are you shooting? Are you just doing 400 tests and 200 MPP? Or are you doing a serious blast? So that was the deal breaker to start again, yeah. Well, once you've used steroids, if you've gotten to a decent level, then, or even before you use steroids, it's going to be pretty hard to go natural and then go get better than you were when you're using steroids. Oh no, I don't want to milk a cow. Who's this geek? My stomach's starting to grumble. Yeah. Oh, you were hearing about that? The low-dose trend? It's like, oh shit. I gotta see what's for sale. See what Sin's got. It's in their stock. You can get a bottle of Trenbolone acetate for $90. That's Canadian dollars, remember? So that's like $5 American. We don't promote drugs on this channel, by the way. This is hypothetical. YouTube. Joel Hansen, a competitive eater, just posted a video about waking up to having half of his face being paralyzed. Well, that's because he probably took the COVID vaccine. He's like, I can only chew half as much. I can only swallow half as much now. That would suck. Where you're fucking JR mode. Unless I had JR's accent, that would be the trade-off. Although I don't want to have to do a JR gimmick my whole life. If you want to see something really funny, you gotta watch Oklahoma, the WCW parody of JR that this Italian guy did. It's so fucking funny. Sounds like Bell's palsy, yeah. Can you ride a bike in RuneScape? I wish you could. I don't think so. 10-week blast, we'll see how it goes, yeah. Oh, if you're up... Wait. 10-week blast. If you're already 3 months in... Wait, so you gained most of the weight before you were on cycle. Oh, you're 1 week on the cycle. You're still up 16 kilos. Yeah, you're going to be putting on a... You got some good momentum. That's for sure. I have a bottle of it, but I'm waiting. It's like I have the Ring of Power. Speaking of that... Oh, no. What's my strength now? Okay. Oh, I'm just waiting for this to run out. Yeah. Hit 40, yeah. I think Vigorous Steve started going more, experimenting more. I don't think his wife was able to get pregnant. Because he was talking about that for a long time, and that was sort of the thing holding him back from, especially using Trenbolone. And now I think they're just going to be cat parents. Maybe she did, I don't know. But they shouldn't. You obviously shouldn't wait to have kids when you're 40 if you're a woman. Because I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. There we go. Mossad, they hacked through my firewall. Again. Not good. It is not good. Spinsters be spinsters. Yeah. Well, she's not a spinster. She got married, but unless spinster means you don't have kids, I might have not know the full meaning of the word. But yeah, I've worked for some spinsters. They're terrible women. It's like no wonder they're not. No wonder they're never married. If spinsters just not being married, then there's gonna, especially girls in my generation, there's gonna be a lot of spinsters. Like, there's a spinster that has a body count over 100. Imagine that. Because back in the day, it would be like 1 tops. Now it's over 100 for spinsters. Go. Jeez. I'm ready to sell. I mean, that's why the becoming a clean girl and getting your tattoos removed. That's why that's become popular. It's like, shit, I gotta bury the evidence. I gotta zap the evidence away with a laser. Oh shit. I was just thinking the other day about these people. Okay. Oh, okay, it is running. I want to play. Little bitch. Okay, we're good. This screen changes in a second. There we go. That what a fucking annoyance. Okay. Anyways, yeah, you gotta like walk on. That's so careful with what they tell you about their lives, and it feels like they're standing with their back against the closet, making sure that the fucking Aztec graveyard of dirty laundry doesn't come like fucking spilling out and like burying you in a bunch of dead fucking children. I mean, that was a little bit of an excessive analogy, probably, but yeah. Yeah, Mossad. I can't believe these fucking guys. What's my thing at now? 28. Okay, I think 30. 30. How long? This is a pretty productive thing. I got my, fishing 20 to 25, strength up. I got 1 attack level. I got my defense from 1 to 10. I'm a fucking beast. Health's down. Oh yeah, we gotta drink up. Not trend suspension. I just did some check drops. I was looking at the powerlifting meet. It's there's so many different things. I could sign up for the something called a sub master class, which is 33 to 39 years old. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go open. Are you fucking? Oh, I thought it was fucking with me again. Yesterday's pastrami or a punched lasagna? Is that what they call used up women in England? Because I like that. Oh, jeez, my belly's crying out. My muscles are telling my belly that it's. Might have to call room service. I'm gonna call up chat on the phone. The guy didn't get back to me. I don't think we're going to the Koreatown tonight. Oh shit. Oh, junkies are in trouble. I hear sirens. I live in Hell's laundry room. It's not quite as bad as Hell's Kitchen. That's my joke. I'm almost 2 hours in. The brain's getting the brain's getting slow. Okay. All right. I think I got to take a break from this killing. And you know what? I'm gonna try finding that WoW video. And in the meantime, I'll just let's log out. Come on. I gotta find that WoW video. It's so damn funny. It's classic. Okay. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay. Oh. Make myself big. Now I'm in the just chatting category. For some reason, this thing is. There we go. That makes more sense. All right. Yeah, I gotta go just chatting, I think, because I gotta find this damn video. Okay. Face rating Redditors. There's this channel called Aesthetics Waiting, and as an English guy, he does looks maxing stuff, but he also does cultural critique, or he talks about lots of different things. That guy's channel's pretty good, and he's pretty funny too. What do we got here? World of Warcraft video, 2007. Is it? It's like World of Warcraft addict. Okay, we'll watch this one, and then. Oh yeah, the guy says I need to check out launch day of Burning Crusade. Apparently that was a hell of a thing. I've never even seen that video. World of Warcraft virus. A computer game is providing us with a remarkable... Is that the one I want to watch? No, that's a short one. Are you going to crash on my couch? I'm probably going to get a nice hotel. Or try to find one. Crashing on your couch. What do you think I am, a fucking peasant? I'm not that poor. Hey, if you play Turtle Wild later, play on the fresher server Ambershire. It says RP, but no one actually RPs. I'll RP anyways. I'll be like the wise Tauren. You remember? Did you ever tune into the Tyler 1 World of Warcraft arc? That was kind of interesting. Too bad all the people he was playing with, other than the wise Tauren, too bad all the people he was playing with are gay. They're Twitch people. What do you expect? Remember Athene? I dueled Athene on the PTR too. He was pretty good, but I beat him. I did the gayest thing ever. I remember I was playing a marksmanship hunter, and he was a female holy paladin, and I beat him. It took me like 20 fucking minutes, but I did it. Yeah, that whole thing where all the people were getting into classic WoW. They're playing hardcore. That was pretty gay. We'll put on some tunes. There we go. I'll just be like a real streamer now. No, not that. Let's find this video. It's like shit. It's World. It's not World of. I keep on thinking World of Roguecraft, but it's not that. It's like World of Nerdcraft or something. The World of Nerdcraft, a D&D podcast. Okay. WoW parody, World of Nerdcraft parody video. Okay, so it's a WoW parody video. That's going to be good. I'll just have a whole queue of these that we can check out together. Dr. Pingu. No. Do you remember the World of Warcraft Jimmy story? Jimmy, the World of Warcraft story. Oh yeah. There's one more. We gotta find one more. What your World of Warcraft race says about you? Well, I'm not gonna anything past BC. It won't count that. Shit. Warlocks or mushrooms? Roguecraft, yeah. Hardcore community was even gayer, yeah. I'll never have any friends. Jeez, I mean, if it means that much to you, jeez. We'll stay in the hotel together. I'm only paying for one bed, though. You get the floor. Only Use Me Blade's girlfriend realizes she's failed in life while Blade is passed out behind her. I don't know her, but it looks pretty bad. It looks like they're living in a van. She probably gets a better fucking internet connection than I do in her fucking van that she lives in. She's smoking a cigarette. Her makeup is smeared because she's been crying. Oh, a girl with smeared makeup. Uh-oh, better give her money and attention. I mean, assuming something terrible hasn't happened to her. Okay. What the hell is this? I'll have to do a deep dive later, but we'll watch these videos. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Okay. Is the Blade the guy with rotting legs? The COD player. That must be it, yeah. I don't know if he has rotting legs. I'll bring that one up in a second. We'll watch that one last. Buck versus Juji Mufu deadlifts challenge. I'm pretty sure I can clobber him in that. He can win. He can beat me in a bunch. He can beat me in like the splits and Juji Mufu is not the least bit funny.
Robert. And my name is Byron. And we play.
Audio quality's terrible. I gotta turn these guys up for you. I can barely hear. They got the damn music too loud. Who's the mixer on this video? Me?
And my name is Byron. And we play.
We're on a Nerdcraft.
We're level 75 Night Elf.
It's 2 o'clock and we have found Robert and Byron playing World of Nerdcraft.
Dude, not enough rage. Put rage on.
Rage. I'm pressing.
Guys, you're only allowed one person per account.
Dude. Dude. Kill that guy. Your name.
Desmond, you know that.
Not our account's name.
Oh, what? No, I don't play World of Nerdcraft. I listen to music and, like, hang out with my friends and ride my bike. World of Nerdcraft is for losers, for nerds and geeks like Byron and, like Robert and Kevin. I have a life.
Well, that was a cool skid.
I got Byron to come out and try biking. This is it.
I did it!
All comes from Slacker kids. The Asian kid, though, this isn't going to be good. Oh! Bloopers.
We're a Night Elf warrior.
And we worked here.
Cut. We're level
And we worked.
We work together. Top team. This one's a fucking epic.
Is this working? Alright. Yeah. So, hi.
Napoleon and Pedro. What do you think they're doing now? Well, one guy's probably a computer engineer, and the other guy's works in a factory. Here we go.
Is this working? Alright. Yeah. So, hi. My name's, Majachi. I'm a level 69 mage here on Trollbane. This here is Jimmy. He's my best known buddy in the whole world. Man, we leveled together. We raided together. Geez, even one time we, never mind. Anyway, me and Jimmy, we were pretty pumped about the Burning Crusade. You know, you just got lots of new monsters. Okay, well then...
We're watching World of Warcraft videos. That's what's happening. I'm pretty sure this is the best quality we got, too. Do you remember back when you first watched this in 2007? And you're like, you didn't even realize how shitty the quality was?
New skins of old monsters, whatever. New quests! Okay, well, the same quests, but, you know, better rewards. okay, well, maybe they're not really better rewards. They're kind of the same armor skins, too. You're kind of lazy, Blizzard. But
This guy's such a noob that he doesn't even know that BC only goes up to 70.
that's not the point.
You might want to retract that comment, noob.
Burning Crusade meant we got sweet new abilities, sweet new spells, and me and Jimmy were all over that. Well, you know, we were anyway. You see, me and Jimmy, we kind of had a falling out. When we hit level 64, you know, we headed out to Shathra City. Oh, that was the place. Portals to go to every town, NPCs for everything, man. Shathra was the new Iron Forge. It was the inn. It was a pretty cool place. But, you know, we did this quest, and they told us we needed to pick, you know, between being an Aldor or being a Scryer. And man, like, it didn't make sense. We had already picked Alliance. That meant we were allies. Now they wanted us to pick different paths? You mean I could be on the same team as a Horde? What? That doesn't make any sense. Naturally, I whipped up the Thoughtbot, looked up the rewards. Scryers had a freaking epic mage ring. And hell yes, baby, I'm all over the Professor Plums. That's a clue reference to purple. Anyway, I told Jimmy, let's go Scryer. And he turns to me and he goes, dude, I want to be Aldor. And oh my freaking god, did I type
What? This is a documentary.
WTF.
I picked Aldor back in the day. I didn't really get any of the items. What are you gonna? You farm the marks? There's the signet rings or something like that.
So fast. You have no idea. It was just like WTF, WTF.
Thoughtbot. You don't remember Thoughtbot? Oh, jeez, this guy.
Aldor, I said. All they got is a damn blue staff, Jimmy. Screw the blue staffs. We're going for the epics. Epics! But Jimmy, man, he wasn't taking any of my crap. No, dude. I want the blue staff. Did you see the goddamn stats? It should be epic. Right? And
That guy probably just read the quest log. You know how inefficient that is?
And that was it. Jimmy picked Aldor right on the spot. He didn't even wait. Just bam, picked Aldor. And you know, I went Scryer. Me and Jimmy, we used to be like brothers. That's like exalted reputation, but all the way up. So it's like /9999 exalted. So anyway, I picked Scryers and bam! Me and Jimmy went from being best friends to hostile standings. Jimmy said, you know, he was gonna go do some, I don't know, Aldor quests with some of this Aldor crew, and I was just like, whatever, Jimmy. Hand. So, you know, I checked out the Scryer's place. They're pretty cool. There's a sweet elevator. There's giant robot guards.
Lunar material. Listen, buddy.
Robots. Freaking blood elves. Anyway, you know, they were
Maybe that's the gooning material.
pretty cool. I went up to the innkeeper and he was like, do you want to bind up my house? And I'm like, bitch, I'm a mage. I can port to this city. I don't want to bind in your home. Anyway, the Scryers were, you know, pretty cool. They had some quests I did. It was good. But, you know, the more quests I did, the Aldor started to hate me. I was just like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if you're a Muslim, you're like, oh, who is that young lady? I want to marry her. I want to marry him and Jimmy.
And little did I know, but, you know,
Okay.
me and Jimmy went from being, you know, exalted to neutral to hostile. And then to freaking hated. Damn! And then it happened. One of the Blood Elf stews gave me this quest. He told me to go poison the Aldor victory party soup. And I was like, dude, I can't do that. Jimmy's an Aldor. That Blood Elf guy didn't even look at me. It was just like I accepted the quest, and then he didn't want to tell me any more information. I thought-botted it. I got the Loke. And I was reading the Thoughtbot, they're like, Lokes are cheating. And I sent a message on Thoughtbot. I was like, shut up! If you're on Thoughtbot, you're cheating anyway. So, you know, and then anyway, I looked at Loke, and I went to the soup can, and I was like, damn, I can't do this. Jimmy's an Aldor. And I was standing right in front of the soup holding the poison, and bam, Jimmy caught me.
India.
Jimmy just walks right up to me, and he was pissed. And Jimmy's just like, what the hell, man? Are you poisoning our soup? I caught the last bitch trying to do that. You know what I did? Shot a fireball in his face. I was like, Jimmy, I wasn't going to do it. It was just a quest, man. Oh, just a quest, Jimmy says. He's like, just a quest? Yeah? Well, I slept with your goddamn mother. And I'm like, what the hell, Jimmy? Why'd you sleep with my mom? And he's like, durr, it was a quest. I was like, dude, you did not have a quest to sleep with my mom. He's like, yes, I did. Go ask Blizzard. So I did. I sent in a ticket and I was like, hey, is there an Aldor quest where the objective is to sleep with my mother? And sure enough, I had to wait like 4 hours because, you know, Blizzard response team is awesome. And then they're like, they get back to me and they're like, hi, this is Blizzard representative, blah, 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 role-playing crap, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, whatever, just give me my damn answer. And they're like, and I had to wait 5 more minutes because apparently it takes them an hour to spell check whatever the hell they're saying. Anyway, they were like, please delete your WTF folder and disable all custom user face add-ons. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? They're like, sir, could you please install World of Warcraft? And I'm like, dude, I just want to know if there's a quest. Have a nice day by the light of a loon. Poof, and then the GM was gone. Blizzard customer service. Anyway, some goddamn role players. I don't know. So it got pretty bad between me and Jimmy. You know, we kept pulling pranks on each other. I kept doing Scryer quests that screwed over Aldor, and he kept doing Aldor quests that screwed over everybody, and it just got bad. And then one day, I went to the auction house, and I saw Jimmy had bid on a sweet mage staff. I didn't really want the mage staff, but, you know, you make a ton of money in Burning Crusade, so, you know what, I was just like, buy out, bam. Then I ran to my mailbox, I grabbed that staff, I ran back, Jimmy was still standing there, and I opened trade with him, and Jimmy was just like, what the hell, man? I had the bid on that, and it was on short. What? Why'd you do that? And I was just like, because you went Aldor, bitch. And then I took that staff, bam, disenchanted it on the goddamn spot. Oh, Jimmy was pissed. He was just all like, I'm a-charging my fireball. And I'm like, don't do it, Jimmy. He's like, I'm a-firing my fireball. And I was like, bam, counterspell. And man, that counterspell pissed off Jimmy. Because Jimmy, he didn't spec for improved counterspell. So he was just like, ugh. And then he did it. He just pulled right on the spot. Just, he was there, disappeared. He just probably like kicked his computer over. I don't even know. And then I never saw him again. That was the last of Jimmy. A week later, you know, I sent his mom a telling game, and I was like, hey, Mrs. Jimmy, where's Jimmy been at? And she sends me the triple dot. And I'm like, oh shit. Don't be the triple dot. Triple dot's always bad news. And slowly, you know, I had to wait, and then she said it.
Did I ever mention my name's Jimmy?
I can't believe she said it. She was just all like, he's playing EverQuest. Damn. Yeah, so as you can see, Burning Crusade broke up the friendship of me and my best friend. Doesn't matter how much rune cloth I donate towards his family. Jimmy ain't ever coming back. So the moral of this story, kids, is you better damn well be careful about which faction you pick when you head up to Shathra, level 63, 62, it doesn't matter. You better be damn careful. Because EverQuest sucks.
Sometimes when you go back and you watch videos that you really liked when you were younger, it's they're like, you're like, oh my god, that's fucking stupid. It's like when you go back and you have zoodles again. Remember zoodles? Maybe it's just a Canadian thing. It's canned noodles. It's so fucking bad. But when I was a kid, I really loved them. And then my brother was eating them one time, years later, and I just smelled it. I'm like, this is demonic.
Teenager hooked on violent computer games. He's playing them an incredible 16 hours a day. His mother says his personality has changed and that he's become moody and violent.
He's become elite.
Addiction is tearing the family apart.
They don't realise.
You never heard of zoodles? Well, you're probably fed good food. My family wasn't poor, but well, I mean, I just like zoodles. Chef Boyardee's okay. What the hell's the other one? Shit, I can't remember. Zoodles though. Just go to the store next time you get them. Just get a can. Hopefully they're not $10. Just open the can. Don't cook it. Don't eat it. Obviously, you could probably peel. A dog probably wouldn't eat that.
How addictive it can be.
It's a world of fantasy and fun. But for 16-year-old Cameron Sandler, this is more than a game. It's an addiction and an illness.
I am addicted to the game, but I'm not fully addicted. Like, I can quit whenever I want. That's
well,
really
quit having this much fun.
It all started 18 months ago when Cameron discovered World of Warcraft.
Oh, now I'm going to kill you all.
This...
You're dead. I'm a prop paladin. You're dead. I can kick all your butts. You know what? You don't know what zoodles is. Do you know what a chubby is? And I'm not talking, you know, not the brajol. All right, you obviously it's the drink. You know what a chubby is.
Never-ending computer game is played by millions around the globe.
From America, Germany, China, all of Europe, England.
And you've got friends in all of these places?
Yeah.
Best friends, actually.
And that's what you refer to them as, your friends?
Yeah.
They play simultaneously for hours on
Black
end.
Desert.
Well, when you're ready.
Fighting and killing their enemies.
I don't know why. I just eventually got addicted to it.
Cameron has up to 500 players on his team, known as a guild.
The longest I've ever played it for was 12 hours, and that was
that was during the Christmas special. Or Brewfest. When I played Brewfest, I got to log a lot of hours because I need to get the Brewfest mugs. Or Halloween, I can get the Headless Horseman mount.
Just because the guild wanted me on for that long. Oh, you took my kill.
Chubbies are a black person drink. Well, I liked them when I was a kid. And it's just like Orange Crush.
Why do you talk with an American accent when you're talking to these people?
I don't know. It's probably like you move to a new country or something. You just end up picking it up.
How much lag would this guy have? This is like 2006. If he's in Australia, he would have like fucking 400 ping.
And that's not all he picked up.
For fuck's sake.
There's the tension and the violence.
We get keyboards thrown around the room or
It's like, dude, you're getting respawned.
holes punched in the wall.
Whoa, dude. I've never been that angry at World of Warcraft. You can see fucking daylight.
Or they'll go outside and smash bottles.
Denise is...
I don't need to go outside. I got that crack in the wall.
Cameron's mum.
He started off with this going for an hour, 2 hours, 2 hours turned into 4, 4 turned into 6, 6 turns into 12, and he's now into the snowball effect that he's got to
He's been in the snowball effect for a while.
play that game.
Cameron is...
Mom, it's not the kind of game you can just play casually. Fuck, they never take me seriously. When WoW dropped again in 2019, my brother played 12 hours. I played like 5, I think. He was like level 20 early 20s before he logged out. And yeah, he wanted to be the highest level on the server.
Up at 4 in the morning to
Some guy passed him. My brother eventually had to, because he works full time, and so he wasn't. Some guy passed him when he was working because it was a welfare case.
In playing, sometimes he goes right through the night. His mum estimates that on average he's in front of that screen 16 hours a day.
I gotta get a monitor like that.
My choice to play it. My choice to be addicted to it.
Cameron reckons he can stand up and walk away whenever he wants, but try telling that to his mum. Denise believes he's hooked. And
unplug his computer right now. And the kid, he would immediately get up and strangle this guy with his mouse cord.
Just like an alcoholic, a smoker, or a drug addict, getting off, beating the habit, is going to be an enormous challenge. Regardless of who's right and wrong in this household, experts are now warning that addiction to technology is becoming the fastest growing illness of the 21st century.
No, his situation isn't rare at all.
So, if Chubby came from Trinidad, why is the little thing, it's like a little white dwarf?
In fact, he's just the tip of probably a very undisclosed iceberg.
Psychologist Edwina Cowdery...
Maybe that's why I like kettle drums, or steel drums, whatever the fuck. I remember I used to like that, but then it became sickening to me.
And her colleagues are seeing more and more cases every day.
The DSM-4, which is the Diagnostic Statistical Manual, basically it's the psychologist's Bible of all the things that we're meant to know about. It doesn't have internet addiction in it. I would suspect the next one does, because of the amount of internet addiction in various forms for various ages that we're starting to see.
Do you regret discovering this game?
Kind of. It's taken a lot of time away from me. I could have made up, going out.
I could have made a space program.
Exploring some more, meeting new people, but other than that, no, because I've gone and explored inside the game. I've met new people inside the game.
Warcraft has had such an impact on players, there are chat rooms on the internet dedicated to addicts. An assistant professor from Harvard University claims up to 40% of users are hooked. And in China, a gifted 13-year-old student killed himself after playing Warcraft for 36 hours straight. The boy left a suicide note saying he wanted to join the heroes of the game he worshipped.
Maybe he was playing hardcore. Did anyone ever think about that?
It's a fantasy world. A bit like a book, but a book ends.
I don't want to live like this anymore. I really don't.
Where's Dad? Probably, I remember my dad. He would make fun of me for playing World of Warcraft, and then I was like, "Oh my God. That's probably why I didn't get. That's probably why I didn't really get. I wouldn't have the 12-hour days. I would have I'd probably 4 hours in a day.
Do you think people find it hard to believe the impact?
I think so. I think so. I didn't think that again.
Is that dramatized? Because if that's actually his normal facial expression, it doesn't look like he's getting too many killing blows in Wraithy Basin.
Game would be this addictive to this point and change of personality.
Cameron has left school, and at the moment he isn't studying or working. He knows now is the time to tackle his addiction. It's no longer a game. How many parents do you think will be watching this story tonight and saying, that's me?
They weren't ready for ChatGPT then? Oh yeah. I heard about that case where ChatGPT's like, no, don't leave out the suicide note.
I would say a lot.
This is going to be a problem that we're going to be hearing a lot more about.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, big time.
Teenage.
Yeah. All right, now I gotta find this other video. Oh. So. Yeah, just that's a good point about the average person talking about the weather and then thinking you're a geek, or you get girls. I remember because some girls really don't like World of Warcraft because that cuts down on their boyfriend showing them attention. Shit, but yeah. Or but girls will make fun of you. They'll watch they'll watch 12 hours of a Netflix show in one weekend, and then they'll say you're a geek if you're playing video games for that long, which is interacting, and depending on what game you're playing, it could actually be beneficial to your brain. Okay. You have to have a personality in the first place. Yeah. Or you just become your character. Like, I never stopped being a Tauren warrior. After 2006, I never stopped being a Tauren warrior. Okay. Huffing aerosol cans. What? Better than Finn. Just let him play. Here we go. So this is, oh, you can't even see this. I don't have the display capture on. This is, yeah, you can see that right there. Only use me, Blade. Girlfriend realizes she's failed in life while Blade is passed out behind her. She hasn't failed that bad. She's still somewhat young looking. Looks kind of beat though. Probably needs a fucking makeover.
That's weird. Assmouth donated $3. Beck, you are a weirdo fuck up, but you live with trauma and have a good soul. You don't deserve the life you live. Redeem yourself while you can. Please.
You want to hear a hot take? Not really. If someone's dating a loser or somebody that beats them, that's what they deserve because that's what they've chosen. Anyways.
And go to sleep.
I told some guy about my friend's fiance, and she's a fucking bitch, and she dresses like a slut at the gym. The shorts she's wearing are so tight. If you took one glance at her, you'd be able to tell when she shaved last. Okay. And I remember I told this guy that, and he's like, I feel sorry for your friend. I don't feel sorry for him. He put a ring on it. He chose that. Let's go back a little bit.
Life you live. Redeem yourself while you can.
What? Look who don't. Okay.
The life you live. Redeem yourself while you can. Please. And go to sleep.
Why don't you donate again? And I'll think about it.
That is a real dono.
Is she missing teeth?
Real. That is a real dono. Real as fuck, yep.
Oh, jeez, probably English. Always down on English people's teeth. They're actually not that bad. Chinese people's teeth, no, that's a different story. You guys, what do you guys think of this girl? I'm pretty sure that she should be going at with me instead of only use me blade. Let's see some of these. I'll read some of these comments. Oh, it has 8.8 million, no, 5.8 million views. This is 2 years ago. When a guy named Assmouth tells you to shape up, you know you're at rock bottom. She's American. You know American's not a race, right? Are you aware of that? Unless you're a Native American. Maybe she is a Native American. Doesn't look like it. Looks too pale. She does have her black hair, though. She has football player hands bigger than yours. Look up Becky, big hands. I don't care if she has big hands. My sister has big hands. That's just good for kneading dough. Then she can make me pizza. There's a silver lining in every cloud. I can fix her, yeah. Well, I saw her first, buddy. Well, I got my Allen key here somewhere. I'm good at YouTube recommends the weirdest shit sometimes. Nothing in my entire watch history should ever lead to this being in my feed. Well, same here. You have a lot of trauma and a good soul is exactly what she needed to hear. It should be but a good soul, but who even knows if that's true. She needed to hear that. The only way the way she can only say that is a real dono. Can someone donate money for me to regrow my... Or I wouldn't use it on that, but I mean, that was a $3 donation. I mean, hour. Bigger than hours. Oh, bigger than hours. Oh, bigger than hours? Well, speak for yourself, buddy. My hand's not that big. I can't. Maybe if I had like sticky tack on my fingers, then I could palm a basketball. But no, I don't have. I don't have ape hands, unfortunately. They always hold onto their trauma like it's a medal. There's the thing called nose ring theory, and one of them, which is I think the septum piercing, which is the bull ring, Chicago Bulls. That there's different personality types depending on where they have their nose pierced. But the septum piercing means that their entire identity is based on their trauma. And there was a lady reading this theory who had the septum piercing, and she's like, "Yup." Oh, okay. So, but nose rings, that's like, I'm going through Tinder there, like at least half of them have it. I got to figure out what the other piercings mean. The other spots. Hopefully this one's not as bad, because the septum piercing, this looks terrible and disgusting on everyone. But the other one might be redeemable, just because it's way less ugly. Anyways, that's probably enough. I got to go eat. I'll see you later.